If you guys have not noticed, I am huge into football. I love football. My goal is actually to one day become a college football coach. It's actually one of my many goals I have. But this also reminds me a lot about teaching. Now, in football, there's 11 people on the field. Unfortunately, my footballs, if I did 11, it'd be like, it would not be able to read them. So, I did 8 instead of 11. But basically, I believe, just like every player on the football field, it's kind of like a tool in the classroom. So, this guy right here reminds me of differential equation, or differentiating. And what I mean by differentiating is, let's be honest, we have to do it all the time. In every single lesson, we have to constantly be differentiating. I think it's a valuable tool for every teacher in any teacher's tool belt. Another one is we have to be aware of learning styles. Everyone learns differently, and that's one of the biggest things, is just like differentiating, we have to be conscious about the learning styles. Now, probably one of the biggest ones is actually what I was talking about earlier, was respect. And in football, your most valuable position is this guy right here, the center. Because if he doesn't snap the ball correctly, it goes to chaos. And I believe that's also with respect. If you don't respect your students respect you back, you're pretty much in chaos in your classroom. Next one, build relationships. Kind of goes hands in hand with respect. And I do believe building relationships is very important, because we do want to figure out what the students like to do and incorporate that into our lesson plan. Next one, lesson plan. That's always a key thing to have, I guess. And without a good lesson plan, well, we're doomed. Unit plan. Well, this one's great. Just like the lesson plan, it is still very valuable to have. Goals. Without establishing clear goals, students will never know where exactly they're going. They'll, especially with math, they'll just go into it saying, you know what, why do I need math? This is boring, this is stupid, I'm never going to use it in real life. And without clear goals, I don't think anything would be accomplished. Finally, the second most important spot, or some people call it the most important spot, is this guy, the quarterback. I also think that's positivity with the teacher. I think with all of these tools, obviously there's a lot more tools you're going to need, but for this demonstration, all these tools are going to be very important to be able to achieve student success. Here's the problem. As you can tell, for those who are not very good at football and understand formations and stuff like that, this is chaos. Yeah, people going left, right, backwards, it's sort of like tools. And it's sort of the same concept, because if you do not have all your tools going the same way, how in the world will you ever be able to connect with all your students? So, this is kind of actually what it was like for me. I thought I had all my tools when I first came to college. I said, you know what, since middle school, I'm going to be a teacher. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I thought I had all the right tools set up to be that successful teacher. Problem is, this is what it was like. I had everything going in every other direction, not knowing the importance of each one. And if you put me into that classroom at 101, I know this would be utter chaos, and I know the student success will not be reached. But as we continue to grow, both as a class and myself, you can see on this one, it started to look a little bit better. Notice how all of the arrows are going in the same direction. That's the same thing with football. If you don't have all your arrows and players going in the same direction, you're never going to get student success. I think that's where I'm at now. I finally have those tools going in the right direction to have student success. So it's kind of the building block of kind of like scaffolding. Started here, started building up more and more of those tools, and now I believe I'm here, where now this unit plan, along with everything else, is going towards student success. So.